This week in the AI realm has been nothing short of a roller coaster. I'm not just talking about the OpenAI drama, there's a lot more beneath the surface. So let's dig up everything that might have slipped under your radar. You have probably heard by now that Sam Altman got the boot. You know, Sam Altman, the Mark Zuck or Bill Gates of OpenAI. Well, his firing caused a lot of chaos really fast. Apparently, people really like him, and a big important portion of the team decided to follow him. Even though AI might be taking over some jobs, you can't easily replace people who are working on that same AI. Apparently, after Altman's firing, there was a big internal meeting in which none of the team members showed up. They showed how they felt about that decision by sending giant middle fingers over Slack. Maybe a bit childish, but still a power move. Let's rewind to November 17th, when OpenAI's board dropped a bombshell. Sam Altman was out as CEO. Fast forward through weekend talks, and the interim CEO role fell to Emmett Shear, former Twitch boss. However, the plot thickens fast. OpenAI employees, including Mira Murati and board member Ilya Sutskever, signed a letter threatening to jump ship to Microsoft unless Altman made a comeback. Cut to a few days later, a deal is in principle. Altman is back, along with President Greg Brockman. New board members are on the horizon, with strong hints of Microsoft representation. This shakeup comes just a year after the ChatGPT launch, which became a sensation, boasting 100 million weekly users and over 2 million developers. I mean, this really goes to show how strong that team is internally. They all stand behind Altman, and it's actually so cool and inspiring to see them believe in him that much. But of course, Altman's return isn't without casualties. Former Salesforce co-CEO Brett Taylor and Larry Summers joined OpenAI's board. Concurrently, Helen Toner, Tasha McCauley, and co-founder Ilya Sutskever stepped down. A move that was orchestrated with the blessing of Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella. Now, the rapid Altman reinstatement was no spontaneous act. A group of heavyweight investors, including Microsoft, worked behind the scenes to overturn the board's decision. Altman and Brockman are even set to join Microsoft in forming a new AI lab. The tech community likened all this to Apple firing Steve Jobs in '85. A sudden board coup raised eyebrows and drew criticism from industry veterans, as it should. But I mean, come on, this whole thing is a Hollywood movie script writing itself. So with Altman back, OpenAI isn't hitting the brakes anytime soon. Rumors are swirling about OpenAI's latest creation, a formidable AI model named Q-Star. This bad boy isn't your typical algorithm. It's breaking new ground by solving math problems it hasn't encountered before. Now, why should this capture our attention? Well, this powerhouse of AI might have some serious implications, and it all boils down to a fundamental aspect of our digital lives: encryption. Currently, Q-Star is flexing its computational muscles at a grade school math level. That might seem innocuous, but as with everything revolving around AI, we need to think ahead. Encryption is the unsung hero. It's the shield that guards our personal data, passwords, financial information, and the very fabric of our online security. And with the state of technology we are in, one might argue that online security is as important as real-life security. The stronger the encryption, the more resilient it is against prying eyes, be they hackers or malicious algorithms. Here's where Q-Star enters the scene. While it's currently grappling with math problems akin to a grade school curriculum, the underlying concern is the trajectory of its learning. The more Q-Star hones its mathematical abilities, the more it could pose a threat to the encryption protocols that underpin the internet's security architecture. Do you see where I'm getting at? Basically, the more powerful it gets, the bigger threat it is, but it has a lot of good things it can bring to us. So it's pretty much the same as every other thing concerning AI. If we keep it under control, awesome. If not, potential catastrophe. Picture this. If Q-Star, in its quest for mathematical mastery, becomes adept at decrypting information, it could potentially unravel the very encryption methods that safeguard our online interactions. This isn't just about solving equations. It's about the risk of breaching the secure channels that protect our sensitive data. In a world where our personal and financial lives are increasingly intertwined with the digital realm, any compromise to encryption is a cause for concern. The implications of Q-Star, reaching a level where it can crack sophisticated encryption, are far-reaching. From privacy breaches to financial data exposure, the consequences could be severe, leading to widespread online havoc. This isn't a call to stifle AI progress. I really believe that if you are watching this video, you as myself are rooting for progress, but more of a reminder of the delicate balance needed. As Q-Star showcases its prowess in solving unfamiliar math problems, the need for responsible development and deployment becomes a must. Maybe it's not the right time to start sounding alarms, but striking the right balance between AI innovation and ensuring the security of digital infrastructure is the challenge that lies ahead. So yay, we will definitely keep our eyes wide open on the Q-Star, but there is something else brewing in the OpenAI HQ. Amidst the turmoil, OpenAI managed to announce ChatGPT with voice for all free users. Yes, amidst the chaos, they were shipping new features. Greg Brockman, former chairman of the board, was even making these announcements. Talk about a tech company keeping its cool under pressure. I mean, you just have to give them props for that. But we can't talk about OpenAI without at least mentioning some competitors on the horizon. Now, in the AI battleground, and I use that term with reason, there's another player making waves. Inflection AI dropped Inflection 2, claiming it's second only to GPT-4. This model allegedly outpaced Google and Meta's AI offerings, even surpassing their previous version. It's not yet available for us to play with, but when it is, you can bet we'll be putting it through its paces and making a detailed video about it. And that, my friends, sums up the AI madness of the week. Drama, breakthroughs, potential threats, and new contenders. The world of AI is really getting more and more fun by the moment. As always, to stay tuned for more updates, hit the subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified when we post about the newest developments, like this video about Elon Musk's Grok. If you spent any time on X, you had to hear about it, but is it really any good? Or is real-life Tony Stark shooting blanks? See you there.